I'm happy I'm going outside my comfort zone and trying something new. So let's try this out, see how it comes out, and let's hope that it works. So recently I wanted to do something different with photography. I never really took the time to try it just because I never really thought about doing it when I'm out shooting. And today I feel like it's a perfect day to go out and do that because it's nice and sunny, and the area I'm going to be going to is going to be super good for this. I was going to go out to the woods and get a shot there because I feel like it might come out super cool to do it there since it's green and brown and all this stuff and just like pretty bland colors. But yeah, I can make something pop with it, try to do something interesting, see what I could do and all that fun stuff. So let's go ahead, head out to the woods and figure out how we could do this shot and see the outcome of it. So let's go. So right now I'm on this trail going to a spot that I think that might work the best. Hopefully there's also a pond at this little trail area. That's kind of like a dirty pond, but it could work. But I'm trying to find a good little spot to do this photo. Hopefully I can find a good area. I think I do, but it's gonna be hard to find the spot because there's a whole bunch of brush around me, so it's gonna be hard to get it like the right area I want to shoot at. But the spot I'm going to isn't too far, so it should be all good. I haven't been up on this little hike in a while, so it's like pretty tiring, and I haven't really been going out too much lately, so it's a little tiring going on this trail, but good exercise, and you already know what it is. Alright, so I think I found the spot. It's this little walkway right here. It's kind of cool because it has like sticks coming on the side and like trees coming over on the top. So what I'm going to try to do, since my lens is a zoom lens, I'm going to try to pull the focus on the lens. Well, not pull the focus, but pull the zoom, like have it zoomed all the way in, then pull it out, so that way it looks like it's like speed, like, so that way it's like, you know how in Star Wars they have like that speed of light thing where, what's it called? What is it? Hyperspeed something? I forget. I don't know why I'm blanking on this, but yeah, I'm going to try to do something like that because the light's coming in pretty cool, like, so like the light's coming in, so I feel like I could do something like that with it. And yeah, let's just try to do something like that and then go for other shots and hopefully get something cool. Alright, so now I got that shot. I want to go and try to get a shot of the trees that are like standing kind of like spaced out perfectly. Hopefully there's a spot like that. I'm really hoping. I never really like been here too much to like stop and look at the trees and see how perfectly spaced they are, but if they are perfectly spaced, cool. So let's hope that they are and get a shot I've been kind of wanting to get, but if not, this will have to do because I got a super sick shot. But let's go check out the other spots and hopefully we could get a good shot.
Wherever you're going, I'm going to. I'll follow you through.
So I found a pretty good spot. These trees right here are spaced out pretty well to a point where I feel like I could get a good shot. I'm going to try to take a couple and hopefully it comes out well. I don't know how it's going to turn out because, I mean, this is my first time actually trying to get like a upshot. Not going to be doing the zoom out thing that I did for the other photo, but right now let's just try to get the shot, see how it comes out, and let's hope it comes out better than I think it will. I mean, abstract photography is something that's super hard to get the hang of. I'm happy I'm going outside my comfort zone and trying something new. So let's try this out, see how it comes out, and let's hope that it works. Alright, so I got the shot, but what I was trying out when I was doing that whipping thing, it kind of looked like star trails whenever I did like the whipping type of motion with the camera. So I'm going to see how those come out. On camera it looked like they came out pretty cool, but then I tried it on the leaf and I thought that leaf was like pretty interesting on how it came out. I tried something like not a fern or anything, but it was like, is there anything, it was like one of these type of leaves. So like that, it was those type of leaves that I tried it on. And it actually came out really cool. I'm only hoping that it comes out better than it originally was going to when I first took the shot. So, and on those type of leaves, I tried to shoot it a couple times and it didn't really come out as well. So I slowed the shutter speed down a slight, like to the 1/8 of a second instead of a 1/10. And then I slowly zoomed out with it. And so I'm going to try to see how that came out on the computer, because sometimes on the computer it's better than it is on the camera, but sometimes it's the opposite and you go back to edit it and you can't really tell that came out as well. So yeah, let's head back home, get these shots edited, and show you guys the outcome of these because I'm pretty hyped on this. Something new, something different, and I'm really curious on how it's going to come out after the edit. So I'll see you guys right back at the house. Okay, so we're now back at my house. Obviously you could tell. It's got the backdrop sitting in my room. These photos actually came out a lot better than I thought. It's kind of weird editing these because I just don't know how to edit these, but I think I figured out a way to make it look good. So for this first shot, it was in that little walkway spot where the sticks were up on the side that like the trees are coming over, and it actually came out pretty sick. I got some focus on this one branch, like a couple branches, and then I zoomed out and it created like some starlight thing where it's just like going hyperspeed through space. It looks like that. That's what it looks like to me at least, and it looks super cool. I'm glad I was able to get focus on that, and I made it a little bit more green and try to get more light into it and just help make it pop. And then I brightened up the little walkway spot. That's why it's all brown at the bottom of the photo. And yeah, actually it came out a lot cooler than I thought it would have. But yeah, that was the first one. The first one was super sick. And for the second one, that was the one where I was whipping up with the trees. I was going like this with the trees because obviously I had to get the trees in it. So that way it got the long vertical looking thing with the lines. So you can actually kind of make out the trees in this. It kind of again looks like star trails. So it looks super cool to me. I love how this came out. It's super weird how it just looks like star trails to me. I don't know why, but you could also make out the woods in this. Like you can see the trees. There's like 4 in the middle and then 1 on the right hand side, 1 on the left just barely faded away. And then the grass and all that around it, the hedges and all this, everything else around it, like the ferns and all that. So I thought that was pretty cool, and then I turned down the highlights to bring out the blues of the sky and all that stuff, and it actually came out super cool. And I'm kind of hyped on this one, so that was the second one. And for the third one, this was the one where I did like the zoom out thing again, like I did with the first photo, but I kind of focused it on this leaf. So when I was editing this one, I was super surprised on how it came out. It looks like the sun rays coming through, but at the same time it also reminded me of how in anime they have like the little white lines that like zoom out and then it goes, ah, like you know, that whole thing. And that's just what it looks like to me. It reminds me of like an anime character with that whole sequence thing. It's pretty cool, pretty funny, but I also like how it, at the same time, if you look into the sky part of this photo, it looks like there's light coming through, like a sunbeam like shining through the trees, which I thought was super cool. So overall for this photo shoot, I think it was pretty fun. It was a lot of fun to test out some new skills, to try and learn how to do abstract photography. If you guys haven't done it yet, I really suggest undoing it. It's super fun, kind of easy to do. Just put your shutter speed to 1/10 of a second at the minimum. That's what I did, and it actually came out a lot cooler than I thought it would have. Super interesting. The more color you have, the cooler it will be, just because having like layers in the photo will help create a cool little sense of life into the photo, if that makes sense. Instead of having one color be the whole image, having different colors will make the photo come to life, even though some people may not be able to make out what it is. So yeah, if you guys do want to try this, go ahead and post it on Instagram and tag me at Huntrix, and I will go and comment in my thoughts on it and see what you guys made, because I'm super curious on what you guys could make out of this and see what you guys could do. I definitely want to try this more, try to do something with it with like cars or like something going by like a bike or something like that. I feel like that'd be super neat. So I feel like it's really good practice to get that down. But other than that, that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys did like it, be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and let me know if you guys done abstract photography yourself and how you liked it and all that stuff. And also subscribe with bell notifications turned on, and keep creating, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.